We are going to do a very, very drunk Mohg hitless guide right now. Right now, chat. You're going to watch it live. Okay, so here's Mohg. Fun fact, if you do an attack from neutral that low profile, such as a jumping R2 or a charged R2 or something like that, you will low profile his fastest follow-up, so it is safe. Anyways, oh, he threw it horizontally, so it's that version of Blood Boon or whatever. This you can jump over. I was a little bit scared and I'm drunk, so I didn't jump forward. Okay, we're gonna go for the jumping R2 in neutral. We're just gonna back off from this. You can get around behind him to poke him from that, but he was a little bit close to the gravestone, so we're gonna do it now. I'm gonna take one dot. I misspaced it a little bit, which was unfortunate. You can roll poke him there in between, waiting for his follow-up. And now we're gonna hit him. And now we back off. If you go straight backwards, he will do his follow-up. He's gonna do his tres, so we're gonna charge R2 him for free. Probably do an uncharge here just for speed. Couldn't get it. I can't go behind him right now because he has that blood flame rain, so we're gonna do this. He's recessed to neutral. We do an R2, posture break him. We could do a burrito very easily. He has a very long posture break window, so I'm just gonna low profile that, move to the right just in case. Could jump that, but I'm 90 degrees to his right, so it's a little bit janky, so we're not going to bother. We're going to back roll this. He's going to charge. We're going to poke. We're going to try and go a little bit more behind him. I'm really bad at that. I'm used to the poke R2. Roll forwards. Poke. Backwards. He charges. We poke. And now you can just strafe this. Charge R2. You can also do double charge R2 under it, but it's really tight. We're gonna punish his unus. I'm just gonna drink whatever this is. Ow. All right, you can punish this. We're gonna do that. He's gonna fly away because I'm behind him. Back roll. It's only a timing thing. Very interesting. Don't usually see that. He did blood rain after the explosion. Usually he does the spear follow-up. So now we're gonna roll towards him, and I tried to jump that, but I'm drunk and I rolled. He can either do the stab, which you have to roll as well. Oh, he did the jank. Okay, very instructive. So the only reason that it's unsafe to go for a jumping R2 in neutral against him is when he janks himself up against terrain like these tombstones, he will instantly do the explosion. So you don't have time to roll out after the recovery. So it's actually unsafe to do that when he is up against the wall. Oh. I'm just going to go for a heal. And now you can actually poke here. He just walks behind you in this version, phase 2. You can jump this, by the way, if you jump towards the back, just like that. I'm gonna go for an R2. See how he attacked earlier? Again, he was too close with his back to the tombstone, so that's why he did the early attack, but he picked the melee attack, which I was able to low profile. Not his fastest option, which is the explosion, so we don't care. So I can poke here. He's gonna... Oh, I just didn't roll. My bad. I'm just gonna heal for free. Poke here. Roll. And blood frame ram. I'm really bad at spacing that. Again, I'm used to the poke R2s. I'm up against the wall. I'm just gonna back off. Running and jumping away from a boss is probably the best way. That bleed did literally negative damage to me. What the fuck? Oh, this is... Oh, right, he does the explosion. If you roll it, it's like a free charge R2. Brave right. Charge R2. Poke there. And here. And then we're going to jump. So you can jumping attack that. You iframe it just barely. Again, we're not going to go for that jumping R2 there. Could have jumped that. Didn't go for the jumping R2 in neutral because its back is to the tombstones. Okay, this is free. Fully charge R2 on anything. I don't want to kill him yet. Do I have an unupgraded weapon? Oh. Jump R2. Because it's neutral. Don't have enough time to get behind him if we do a jumping R2. I'm going to try and jump this. That's a bigger explosion, I think. No reason you should be doing that anyway. Okay, here's another fully charged R2. I still reverse hit him like an old school Zweihander. And we're going to sprint around behind him. And I fucked it up because I ended up a little too close to his body. I should have spaced him a little bit there. Jump. No reason you should do that, though. You can just, you know, it's kind of tricky to actually do that jump. You can just roll it. I'm just going to chug. I'm going to fight Bear Fist. Roll back. Jumping R1. That would have hit him if I had a weapon in my hand. Now I get another punish. Back roll. He does the follow-up. We roll it. We use this opportunity when he flies up to recenter him so that he'll end up in the center of the room and away from all the obstacles to avoid all the jank that I previously described. Charge R2. Back roll. Okay, free fully charged R2 with an Uggs. Back roll. And when he does that, we jump attack. Then we roll in and get another punish. He continues it. I know he started a new combo. Just gonna roll attack him because I didn't see what he was doing. That's okay. It's not, you know, it's not a bad thing to be imperfect. Back roll with him. He does that. Oh, okay. In very instructive moment. Another moment of jank. The reason that that attack hit me out of midair was because, again, it has to do with his terrain jank. Also, if before I go into that tangent, if Elden Ring bosses, if you hit them, they will always immediately start attacking you. It's like an aggro reset. If you have like Melania where she just will not attack you, you can just hit her. Same thing with Mohg. I'm just healing randomly. Should probably concentrate, eh? But you should probably just roll this like this. Anyway, the reason that hit me out of midair was because of the terrain jank. If he does the sweep attacks that you can jump over, a lot easier to jump over them if you're on the stairs, for example. It's because of the tombstones. He gets aim punched. He literally deflects the attack higher to sweep it over top of the tombstones, and so it swats you out of midair. So again, you can't go for that dodge when he is in the walls, like in the terrain. It's just more jank. Like, Mohg is actually some of the most jank that I've seen in this game. There's lots of things like that. Like him trying to follow up his phase 1 charge. Makes no rhyme or reason. All the jank that he does with the terrain and the tombstones. See how I didn't get swatted there? Because we're not in the terrain. We're going to back off his body a little bit. That's the perfect spacing. We're going to jumping R2 him here. Have enough time to roll that, which is his fastest option. Avoid the charge. We're going to try and line him up so he ends up in the middle of the room. Now we're going to jump. Boop. That would have hit him. Now we're going to do like an uncharged R2, for example. Now I just empty hopped because I realized he was in the terrain, so I'm not going to commit to anything. Roll poke because he has follow-ups. And now we can do an uncharged R2. Again, we're going to try to line him up in the middle of the room. Kind of tough. I'm just going to go for the roll here, and I mistimed it. If he backs up to a certain amount, he will just go back to attacking. So it's actually, if you want to regenerate more stamina, you should just walk with him. I'm just still going to do for the do the strafe here. Go for a heal. Jumping R2 because he destroyed all these tombstones already. Wow. That was a long 180 swing by him, I gotta say. The main thing is just keeping him off the walls as much as you can in phase 2. Phase 2, he is like, don't be fooled by phase 1. He is as aggressive as they come. In phase 2, he does not let you breathe in phase 2. Phase 1 is just a joke. That was a really drunk, late jump. Unlucky. But anyway, you think like when he does the fly up, the fire goes everywhere, but no, if you roll straight backwards towards them, there is a gap in the middle where you can go through and walk towards him and stay on him and keep his attacks like consistent. That's how you do Mohg. Or don't do it the way I do it. Get carry and retaliation on his shield and you can fucking delete his blood rain and turn it into projectiles for yourself. You know, like there's a million ways to fight these bosses. You shouldn't ever lay off the gas pedal because if you do, he will just hunt you down. He is super aggressive.